Frequently asked questions, answered by the RCBS technical team.
Today we're going to assemble the automatic priming tool. There's not much to assemble. All you really got to do is mount your automatic priming tool to your bench top, assemble your primer rod assembly, and you're pretty much ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our primer plug, sleeve, and springs, and you're going to match up the large with the large, small with the small. You're going to see a slight chamfer on the cup of your small. You're going to go ahead and place the plug into the sleeve. Take your spring, flip your assembly upside down, put the spring over the threaded portion of the plug, and then you're going to begin to thread that onto your rod. Once you get it started there, you can go ahead and depress the spring, grab yourself a paper clip, a real handy tool for this. You're going to put it through the hole in the top of the plug, and then you can tighten that down onto the rod itself, so you got a nice snug fit there. You've got one primer rod assembly already ready to go. Same thing, you're going to take your large plug, drop it into your large cup, flip that over, take your spring, put it over the threaded portion, grab your other primer rod, begin to thread it on. Go ahead, grab your spring, depress it, take your paper clip, and tighten down the second plug. Your rod assemblies are now complete. Now that we have our primer rod assemblies complete, we're going to go ahead and you're going to go with your large primers for your large primer, small for small. We're going to go ahead and place your primer rod assembly into the automatic priming tool ram. Once you do this, you're ready to go. You're going to go ahead, fill your primer tube with your primers using the pickup tip. You're going to actually invert your primer tube, place it into the primer arm assembly, and remove your cotter pin. The primers are now ready to feed into the sleeve to seat primers. Once you have your primer tube full, you're ready to seat with your cotter pin removed. You're going to depress your handle. It's going to rock your arm forward. The primer is going to come from the tube into the sleeve. Once you raise your handle, the primer will be in your cup, ready to go. You're going to place your shell holder with your case on top of the ram. You're going to begin to depress your handle. Once you go about this far with your handle, your primer is going to seat into the case. You're going to go ahead and remove that case once your primer is fully seated, and then continue your press. You're going to seat your next primer into your sleeve, raise your handle, insert your next case, lower your handle, primer's fully seated, remove your case, add your next primer. That is your automatic primer tool assembly.